Hello, creative friends, crafty friends, creative. I never remember. Are we crafty or creative? But hello, everybody. I hope you've had an awesome week. Well, 2 weeks because I was off last week. So back, ready for it, ready for some chat. Yeah, let me know how your week's gone, what you've been up to. I have been felting cats, millions of cats. Are there any good cats? So one of these days, I might actually get good at creating cats. But yeah, these are like we're kind of getting there with the cats. So yeah, felting cats. And if you didn't catch it on Friday, I was on Starla Moore's live stream. She's another Etsy YouTuber and friend to the channel. So if you haven't seen that after you finished here, pop over Starla Moore, check all of that out. All right, let's see who's in the chat and get saying hello to you all first of all. We have Paper Crane Wishes. Hello there. Hi. And Rosani. Hi. Good afternoon to you too. Wally. I'm calling you Wally from now on. Hello, it's me or Sandra. Hey, Wally. And Trinity Soap Company. Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. It is 4 o'clock UK time, and that's our regular time on a Sunday. What we're going to do today, what the stream is going to be about, I want to show you a couple of new exciting things that eRank have been working on. I'll remind you before I get started that although I also work for eRank, my videos are my own personal stuff. They're not sponsored by or endorsed by eRank, and they're my own opinions, but I do work with eRank as well because I love it as a tool. But I want to show you what's been going on there. And I did want to say before we get started, Etsy has had a bug with their API. Now, if anyone knows what API stands for, let me know in the chat. I should have found that out. But they had a bug with their API. So any of the apps that are the third-party apps that are pulling data from Etsy like that, they'll have had a bug in the past week or so with the number of views and stuff that's been counted. So you might have seen less functionality in quite a few of the tools, but Etsy got that fixed in record time. So awesome. They're doing something good, even if you're all complaining about them. And I know if you have any questions, whinges, queries, wonderment, because we're only a few days away from the Etsy free shipping thing. So if you want to know anything about that, put it in the chat. And speaking of, back to chat, I'm seeing more people pop up. We got to, we were at Trinity Soap. Good morning. Aria Jawoski. Did I get that right? That sounds so cool. Hello. And Wally's happy with Wally. Sorry, that's going to make me chuckle every time. Megan, hello there. Good Sunday. And Sandra from SC. You guys have to tell me what the... No, I'm trying to make up stuff for what SC could be. I know it's American, but yeah, I'm rubbish at your states. I was going counties, areas, states. There we go. So I got the Jawars. I can't say it right now, but I got the area I got right. Cool, really awesome name. Wally, South Carolina. Awesome. I was thinking that. Sandra as well, coming in with the South Carolina. I was going to guess that, but see, when you're live and you don't have time to think, I was aware that my voice was probably going to do something stupid like South California that I'm aware is not a thing. Well, California has a South, I'm sure. Anyway, and Sandra, yes, USA. Aria, great name. Yes, your mum gave it to you. Yeah, well, she did good. She done good. Trinity, wonder with the promoted listings, and if you do not do the free shipping, I've got dog hair on my nose. Excuse me. Trinity says, wonder with the promoted listings, and if you do not do the free shipping, they say it's a separate algorithm. Yep. So really nothing should change if you pay for the promoted listings. Yeah, what's going to happen if most of your search, if most of your traffic is coming from the promoted listings, then you're doing awesome anyway. You still need good SEO to get seen in promoted listings, even though you're paying. But promoted listings is a completely separate algorithm to everything else. However they decide to show us is, I don't totally know. I've got to do some more work on promoted listings, but it's to do with your bid price and how good your SEO is. So promoted listings, it doesn't matter if you've got free shipping, it doesn't matter what you've got, that bar will still be at the top. I believe it will still be at the top, promoted listings. And then under that, we should have, in for buyers in America, you should have the free shipping over $35 area, which will be a line or two just like the promoted listings. And that's where that'll come in. And this, I'm sure I've said this. If I haven't said this, I'm saying it again. For everyone panicking about jumping onto the promoted listings boat and worrying about it, it's going to be a small area. It's not going to be the whole of search. So actually, if you really don't want to do it and you feel you have to, you might be a bit disappointed that there's a really good chance you're not going to get shown in that box because everybody else is there as well. So yeah, don't don't be feeling that you're going to get totally lost. Search is going to be there underneath that box. So promoted listings will be what promoted listings always was. Search will be what search always was. And we're just going to have a bit in the middle that's the priority thingamabob for the free shipping. And I've been hearing from a lot of buyers who are also sellers. I'm not recommending what anyone else should do, but a lot of people are telling me that they're going to boycott. They're not going to buy out of that free shipping area. They're not going to buy from people with free shipping. Now, that's probably just a drop in the ocean. You know, if a load of people tell me that, compared to the millions that are on Etsy, that's a drop in the ocean. But it does say, there are going to be some people that are prioritizing not the free shipping. So yeah, don't freak too much. I hope that helps. A wrecking crew. Words are difficult. Lauren from the UK. Hello there. I'm also UK, where I'm up by Glasgow just now. I say just now like a move about. Sandra, oh, thank you very much. That's lovely of you. Okay, so I think that's us with questions for just now. I will set up and head over to eRank, if I can remember how to do this. We'll pop over to eRank and have a look at what I'm talking about here. Let's do the screen share-y thing. Share the screen, share. Right, so the first thing, oh, I don't know what I just did there. Right, let's stop doing that. There we go. Yeah. So the first thing, I showed you the trend buzz a little while ago. Now these are both, I believe these are both pro features for the people that are paying, but we'll give you a sneaky look at them anyway. So the trend buzz, where you get to it from eRank, you get reports, trend buzz. This is super fun, but I showed you this before. It's showing you, we're on all just now. It's showing you for just now, for last month, the top keywords that were searched for. And why I'm showing you this, I showed you this before, why I'm showing you this now is there's been a few extra categories moved into it. So we have got now, if I can find them, Bath and Beauty have been added back. That was taken out. Let's click on that because we haven't had looked at that before. It was taken out because there were certain items that were quite eye-opening to all of us, that should not have been in Bath and Beauty, that were in Bath and Beauty. So we had to take it out while the clever people sorted things out. And the things that shouldn't be there, I don't know if I should click that or not, but the things that shouldn't have been in the Bath and Beauty are now in the adult section. So if you're easily offended, don't click the adult section. And I am betting that this, I'm going to have to check with Anthony, but I bet you this has been the most clicked on tab since it was relaunched, because everyone's wanting to have a look. I'm not sure if I lose monetization on this video if I click the adult tag. But anyway, we've got Bath and Beauty. And if you missed me talk about this before, what this is given us is it's the top 100 terms for last month that were searched for on Etsy. So super handy to see a sort of high level going on here. And you've got the little graph that shows the trend as well. So it's kind of interesting that, well, no, that makes sense, because that will be about Christmas time. So a search for soap that is high at Christmas time, but it's reasonable all year round, and it's the top searched in Bath and Beauty. Zero waste looks like it's a growing category. Care Bear, no idea. There will be some random things into the categories just because it's how people tag things. Curl cream, bath bombs, also, and you can see, for example, bath bombs for some bizarre reason picked up at Christmas and have remained high. I would have thought bath bombs was a thing all the time. So these just give you an idea of what's hot, what's rising, what's falling, what's staying the same. Excuse me. Right, let's check the chat again. Wally, maybe total rumours. I've no information about this from Etsy, just blog posts, and not too reliable. Take with a grain of salt, but they might add an infinitive top scroll bar. Right, yeah, but yeah, that could be. I've not heard that. That's super interesting. Yeah, they could absolutely do that. That would make sense. So rather than just have something you can scroll away, that'll be floating at the top the whole time. Yeah, that's super interesting. We will find out in a few days. Well, I won't. You guys in America are going to have to screenshot what the search looks like, because I'm not in America, so I won't see it. But yeah, Vilma, did I say that right? That wouldn't be too bad. You're quite right. I think that would be pretty cool, because then, yeah, it's still there and people can see it easily, but they're able to look in the search just normally. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, thank you. That's a cool rumor. Vilma, everything on Etsy is just a rumor. Yeah, totally. I agree with you there. Why do I prefer eRank versus Marmalade? Right. Well, basically, what happened? Can I go back to my face without crashing this while I talk about this, and then we'll go back. Stop. Back to me. Thank you. Yeah, basically, what happened. Years and years ago, I was using loads of different fun tools like craft count. I can't remember the name of them all, but just occasionally using things just to find out where I was ranking for keyword terms. I was using things, and the site that I'd been using went shut down at some point, probably in about the end of 2016. So what happened? I just searched for a tool to find out where I'm ranking, and eRank came up and it was free, so I dived in and I used it, and I liked the way it was laid out, and like the things for the SEO and everything tied in with what my understanding of everything was. Not everything, I don't agree with everything on every site, but I liked it, so I stuck with it, and it was free. So that's something I really like. And I didn't hear about Marmalade till much later on. And when I did, I thought, right, I'll go along, I'll go and compare eRank to Marmalade. And I'd signed up for the free account on Marmalade, and they didn't give us enough that I could get a shot of it. So Marmalade could be the best tool in the entirety of the world, but I'm Scottish. I'm tight with my money. So I don't want to sign up for something that I haven't had the chance to get to use it. So in my mind, eRank gave me that chance to, like, literally, there's plenty of tools. You can do just about everything with the free the free part of eRank. So you get a chance to really find out, is this something that I enjoy using? Whereas Marmalade, it was constantly, you would click on something and it would be like, nope, you've got to pay money for that, you've got to pay money for that, you've got to pay money for that. So just for me, that didn't work for me because I didn't get a chance to use it. I just like not spending money, basically. Um, so yeah, that was my thing. Oh, I think we've got to put someone into a wee timeout, don't we? There we go. Yeah. um, right. Yeah, but that was that was that's my thinking from it. People, let me know how you find Marmalade. Some people love it. I won't lie, I'm aware that Marmalade do affiliate marketing, so some people get paid for telling you that they love it. That's the one thing is, as I say, I work for eRank now, but I work for eRank because I use the tool. I've messaged, I've chatted with Anthony and Deborah over the years, and I like how they think. So I'd love to give this story and go, when eRank offered me to work with them, I totally jumped at it. But I was like, Anthony was like, Pam, do you want to work with me? And I was immediately, do I want to work do I want to work with people? I've been my own boss for so long. So I was like, really not sure. But because I believe in the tool, I went for it. But I started work, I think, in April. So you'll see I have plenty of videos before April, before, like, they never paid me a penny before that point. That everything was all my own views, and it still is. If something happens and I'm not a fan of it, I'll tell them first. But I'll tell you, like, this is a tool. This is part of the tool I don't use. I like this bit. I like it because everybody does everything different. If that makes sense. Um, yeah. Oh well. Yeah. You're in the EU too, so yeah. Let us know what this new search thing looks like. Yeah. So EBR YouTuber. Hello, but not. You don't need to say it a load of times. Good to see you, but you're in a wee timeout for just now. Sandra, yeah, eRank gives you so much information for free. I do like Drank. Drank as a tool. That sounds absolutely awesome. eRank. Oh, Danielle, cutting the caboose for research into Disney ears. I had right. I had a thinking. Okay. Let me know how, and thank you so much, by the way. You didn't need to do that, but thank you, Daniel. But I had a thinking, and well, you're getting it now with that. Let me know what you think, because a friend of mine had been buying little fascinator things. They're kind of like little flower things, and I thought the needle felting one is like littler. I don't want giant ears, so I thought I could do you a kind of Mickey or a Minnie in a kind of fascinatory thing, which I think would suit your new glam image. If anyone hasn't checked out Cutting the Caboose, Danielle, absolutely awesome channel. She's a wonderful person. Entire life journey on there. We've watched her through surgeries. We've watched the weight loss. We hear fact cow, her news report bits when they come in, all awesome stuff. So everyone get over and see Danielle. She's awesome. But yeah, I have remembered I'm going to do Disney stuff. Okay, Trinity, pay for eRank and Marmalade, but you like eRank the best, but Marmalade has an easier to see forecast for future searches. Cool, that's good to know. Yeah, and that's going to be the same with any kind of comparison of different tools. There's going to be some things that you prefer the look of than other things. That be how it is. So certainly things, things will be easier. And I think a lot of the time it's what you used first you get more used to. Yep. Veronica says you've tried Marmalade and eRank, but don't see results with Marmalade, and eRank seems to be working. Cool. Um, yeah, I'm nosy. I do want to try Marmalade at some point. I'm not sure that they would let me in now. Now they know where my loyalties. They'll think I'm some kind of spy. I am kind of nosy to try it, and remember, if I'm not saying we don't want to copy Marmalade, but if there is things that you would prefer to see done differently, suggest them to Anthony and eRank, and he will look into it. That's why eRank is so massive, because he just adds everything to the tool. It's crazy. Oh, Danielle, cool. Yep, PM me. Awesome. Sabrina doesn't care for Marmalade either. Cool. Right, I'm gonna get back to eRank while we're talking about this sherry screeny thingy again. And so yeah, the second thing that's come up, or shall we, before we go, like, people, do you want me to click on the adult section before we go anywhere? And I'll do that if you want. Other thing, if you haven't seen this before, with the different categories, we can pull down a month if you want to see what's coming up. Like, we should be thinking ahead. So if we're thinking what was big in August last year, you can click on that, and that will bring up what the top terms were for that month, so you can think ahead what was maybe big. For some reason, Sugar Scrub had an awesome peak, but it looks like it's fallen away to nothing, so you can see what's coming up, what's going down. Zero Waste is doing awesome. We also, I think Craft Supplies and Tools was a new category, so you can look into. Good grief, slime. Oh no, that was August. Yeah. Let's go back to now. Slime has been huge for so long. It's still number 2, but it is definitely dropping off. 4th of July had a massive peak, but that looks like an abnormality that goodness knows what Craft Supplies went in there. But anyway, loads of stuff there. Oh, Gima, hello there. Anyone, if you have kids, Gima has the wonderful channel telling her stories of her awesome dragon and friends. She is great. Wrecking Crew saying no to the adults section. Vilma used the free version of eRank and liked it. Actually got your first sale, yay. Then talked into Marmalade and still get sales, but I don't think it's working as great as you expected. As I say, I've not used Marmalade, so I can't say, but any of the tools won't give us sales. They'll help us in the direction for the right things to be doing. They're not going to give us sales. Oh, Haley, how late am I? 22 minutes, but who was counting? Right, so the second thing I was going to look at is the top sellers. So again, this isn't a competition. This is a pro feature. So I'm giving you sneak peeks for everyone who's on the free thing. So top sellers, this is a similar thing that has been put in that we've got all the categories in the top sellers section, so we can do what we did before. You can look at the top sellers in all sorts of countries. There's a filter here as well, you can get all the countries, the top sellers in the certain categories, and even top sellers for the year that shops opened. And this is the most sales yesterday, which, the weirdest thing, like, I just figured out a few weeks ago that the biggest shop ever, Bohemian Findings, has left eRank. Has left Etsy, which is crazy because they've got like 3 times the sales of anyone else. They were massive, but they're gone. So top seller just now is Planner Kate 1. But yeah, so this gives us a cool little look into things. Honestly, I've not looked at pet supplies for the top seller. So you get a chance to see the number of sales, what country they're from, and you can pop into the shops. Let's puddle jumper pups. That sounds cool. Hopefully jumpers. And then Etsy will take us off to a quick review of their shop, which tells us the sales, their feedback. 16 sales today, in a quiet time. Awesome. And we get a quick nosy at what they're selling. So dog collars and dog things. But yeah, that's that. Right. I think yeah, we've covered that. That's good enough. I am opening the wrong things. We don't want to see that. Stop sharing. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so that's them. Let's dive back into chat. And I think we're getting through this live quicker today. Doing good. I might not be keeping you away from your Sundays. Nelly said Saturday. Away from your Sundays for too long. Um, Haley hasn't used any of these things. Do you know you don't the tools help, but plenty of people manage just fine without them. I just find them helpful. Gma, yeah, thank you. Give us a like on the live stream. Ugh, that, yeah. Aria, and yeah, Bohemian Findings is on eBay. They're also in Facebook. They've got a website as well. Um, Sabrina, yes, they have a website. I've been, I believe they have Instagram as well and a mailing list. They have all the things, so they're not shut down, but they've left Etsy, which was a big shocker. But that is okay. I've heard rumors about the reasons why they've left, but in general, you'll see a lot of reasonable big shops. They'll use Etsy to get up to a level and then they'll jump off. They've got their own following, they don't need it anymore. So some people will stay and keep a shop bubbling along, some people will just jump. But I believe it was slightly different for Bohemian Findings, but still, I was like, this is the shop that was making thousands of sales every day. I know they've got a team. It's not just a one-person business anymore. They were selling so much. It's insane. Um, Dana, do I recommend getting eRank Pro? eRank Pro is around $9.99 in dollars a month. Um, if you haven't used eRank at all, I don't. I would say use the free version because it's such a massive tool. If you buy the Pro, you're going to be spending your first couple of months just finding your way about anyway. So use the neighbor's dogs are barking. Hopefully mine didn't hear it and kick off. Use the free version, learn about the important tools on there, like the keyword tool, a rank checker, all the really awesome stuff there. And then once you've got to grips with it, if you're finding, because okay, we've got the competent, like all that, say, like trend data and stuff, which is super useful. But quite a lot of what's the paid version does is just quicker. You can compare up to 4 keywords, you can compare listings, you can just do things a little bit quicker basically with that. So yeah, start free if you love it. If in a couple of months you're loving it and you want to do more, then go on to the paid. But the free, I used the free for years. I only jumped into the paid, and I love the paid. I only jumped into that actually to support the team, but um, I, you do get cool extra tools, and there's new stuff being added all the time. But you can do so much with the free. Um, intri- Intricate designs by me. Um, with listings, does materials count as tags for people to find you? Um, I know attributes and categories do. I'm not sure about materials. I think materials are just to help when someone's in your listing figure out what your listing is. I'll have to look into that. Good question. Um, Aria ordered from Bohemian Findings on eBay. Cool, cool. I've had a poke about their shop. It's some interesting stuff. Um, Haley, you just listen to me. Ah, thank you. Liz uses the free version of eRank, just learning about it. Yeah, best way to go. So it is such a huge tool. I get people coming every day and they're like, just be, I just got this and I'm not making any more sales, or this is way too difficult. I have to do work. But it's a massive tool. So take your time, learn one wee bit of it at a time. Go in and say, whatever this feature is, I'm gonna right. I'll do this again. Right, we'll pop in because a lot of people miss this. But Right, when you're in, this is like my big advert for eRank. It's not, but as I said, I'm not getting paid for these. Any page you're in, if you don't know what's going on, I'll be called a liar now. At the top, there's help files, there's about this page, which should have a help file on the page, which is super useful. It's on what this actual page is. So you'll get a summary, the benefits of this page, and then detailed description of how to use it, which I find is super helpful. The other thing, we've got what we call the tool tips. Anywhere you see this kind of orange question mark, you can hover over it and it'll explain a little bit more. You also get, I know there's some of these in the dashboard, so I'll go over here to show it. You also get on some of them, if I find the right one. Yeah, some of them have actual links to Etsy articles in the handbook to explain why they're saying this kind of thing, and you can click on the question mark and that holds it in place so you can get to that and click on it again and it goes away. But if you just hover, it just explains what everything is, which is super helpful, like if you get stuck on anything. So just find one tool, one feature, one bit of it, and figure out how to use that bit. And like I say, you've got all this interactive help. We've got the tooltips and the help. Oops. The about this page. There also is, when you're getting started, there's a beginner's guide with a video from Starla and some explanation of what to do and getting started with Pro. So there's loads of stuff up in the help bit there as well. Totally worth doing, worth having a nosy about. And back to my face. Right, I'll check the chat and then I think we're nearly done. But so get your questions in, else this is going to be a super fast one, which is cool. Summer's happened here. It's hot in Scotland, so you don't want to watch me get all flustered and sweaty and revolting. GMAT, really awesome to see. Really awesome to see you here. Dana, good thought. I'm still learning and looking for guidance in using this. Cool. Well, right. Well, we're all learning. I'm seeing new things there all the time. But you can always ask me. And if you're looking for advice as well on using eRank group on Facebook. That's the name of it, eRank group. I'm there and Debbie's there and Anthony, the tool creator, is there, and a load of other people that can totally help you out with advice and tips. I know a few of you guys are there already, but if you want to pop over there, if you're needing any help with how to use any bit of the tool, the more specific you can get your question, the better people can help you. That's the same for anything. If you're coming to someone and you're just saying, how do I get more sales in my shop? No one can answer you, but if you ask specifically, what does this mean? How do I use this? Why is this thing happening? That's much easier to answer, if that makes sense. Intricate designs, you love eRank, cool. A user made 35 sales so far. Well done, awesome. Been on Etsy since February and using the free version. Well, also, yeah, for a new shop, 35 sales, awesome, good going. That's really great, and glad eRank's helping you. Dana, yeah, eRank group on Facebook. I'll see. We don't have any mods in just now. I'll see if I can find the link myself. Who hang tight, guys, and I'll get that link for you. And this is just, of course, the moment where my computer goes super slow. I think that's it. Now, if you pop over there, tell them, when I say them, it's me anyway, but tell them I sent you, and we'll get you in, and you can ask any questions there. There we go. That should work, hopefully. Aria, does this description need to have the keywords or tags you're using as well? The description, Etsy have told us that they don't use the description in our listings for SEO anymore, but Google and other search engines do. So what you want to do, don't just keyword stuff it. Have your superstar keywords, your most important keywords, and put them in your first paragraph in your description in a descriptive way. Google is super good at trying to at telling if you're trying to game the system. They totally understand if you're just stuffing keywords in to try and get ranked better. So don't go all keyword stuffy, but your most important keywords should be super descriptive of your item. So if you're describing your item in your description, then the keywords will be there. So yeah, be mindful of keywords when you're writing your description, because let's face it, getting seen by Google, getting found by Google, awesome thing. Definitely want to do that. Wrecking Crew. Can you show me how to use eRank to find good keywords? I've seen conflicting videos on using it. eRank tells me there's no searches for particular phrases, yet all my competitors are using them. Yeah, we'll do it. Wrecking Crew, right. Tell me a phrase. Give me the phrase that your competitors are using, and we'll do that. Let me know, and I'll go into that. We'll do that. Absolutely. Dana, most welcome. Haley, the crafting hobbit, so love that. Struggling to hear, feel free to tell my kids to shush. You lot, shut up. Hope that helped. I'm here. Eatsy tips and kid discipline, no problem. All right, you're most welcome. Liz, any tips for converting likes into sales? I've had no sales for a while, but lots of people seem liking the items. Yes and no. If people are finding you and liking you, then that's a great start. It could well be this is a quiet time of the year. People are out doing summer things with their kids, but they could be finding things and liking them for later. They could be starting thinking about Christmas and putting them away. So you're getting found, that's awesome. You're getting liked, so people are liking what they see. Make sure you've got FAQs set up if people are asking any regular questions. Make sure your description is descriptive and answers the questions that people need to know. Make sure that your photographs, not just your main photograph, but the other ones, explain what's going on. Make sure people love it. But it's a good thing, like, especially I don't know what level, what items you're making, but the more expensive an item, people need to be a bit more aspirational about it. They'll come in and they'll go, oh, I really like that, and then a week later that, oh, I still really like that. And it might take quite a few times before they hit buy. So yeah, don't focus on sales, focus on keeping doing better, making your items look better. So if you can get more likes without playing games and stuff, if with organic traffic people come in, look at you more, get more likes, then just look at what terms are they finding you for, what items are they liking, what kind of photographs are they liking. So the things that people are appreciating, do more of that and sales will happen. Wrecking Crew, you sell prints and instant download art. Okay, cool. Right, let's go over there. Feel free to come up with different. Oh, I'm forgetting how to even do things. Feel free to come up with keywords and things for me, but that's on the wrong thing just now. Let's go here. That's the right one. Okay, so I would start the keyword tool. Yeah, start the keyword tool is the free tool, and this is a handy one. This shows what other people have as tags. So you've said instant download art. And let's see if anything comes up for this. So this gives us an idea of what tags people are using, and it gives us some data. Liz, yeah, your item's clothing and it's not cheap, so hopefully they'll come back. Yep. So yeah, it sounds like you're doing good. Okay, so instant download art. No data available is telling us that there just isn't enough data there isn't enough people searching for this for us to be able to say statistically significant results. So instant download art, not necessarily. Now the search is, this is what people are searching for. Competition just means people have used it in their tags, but we'll get onto that anyway. And again, the engagement is saying there's not a whole lot of likes and views on these kind of items. So we'll look eRank. For anyone who hasn't seen it before, eRank analyze the top 100 listings that have instant download art as a tag. Well, that rank for instant download art. So the average price for that is $6. Average, they have about 20 hearts. They get less than a view a day. Average of a total 104 views. And weekly view, the average, they're getting 1 view a week, so it's definitely not highly searched for. Okay, so we're looking at the graph. If I take out Google, yeah, as I said, we're a little behind with some of the search data, but yeah, this, I've never seen it look like this. This is looking particularly odd today. But we're a little behind with the search data because Etsy glitched. But yeah, overall, it doesn't look like there's much search volume. Google saying 10 searches a month, that's pretty bad, going all the way up to 20. So what you do, in the keyword tool, you put in the term that you can think of. And it's not necessarily going to be the best term in the world. Generally, we would find it's one that has super high competition. Lots of people are using this term. Now I get this little word cloud, and what this is showing you is, of these top 100 listings, here are the most popular tags that they also have in the listing. And we can see it here with a little more data. So, yep. So instant download art, and you get a lot of data here. There's pretty much no graph for how it's doing over time. And even Google searches is pretty low, and people paying for Google ads is pretty low. So I'm going to say that's not a great one. But we'll look at what else is here. So printable art, again, a little bit better. It has some search volume. It looks like it's going up the way. So that's maybe something to think of, although it's still high competition. It looks like most of the people that are using the tags here are using high competition tags. Yeah, this could be a little tricky, but we'll find something for you. We'll get something. Well, you sell prints and instant download art. Okay, so, well, out of these two, yeah, printable wall art has super high search and like high competition. So let's click over to that and see what that gives us instead. And this takes a wee minute. As you can see, once you click on it, eRank spins up and has a search through everything. So it's seeing, again, the average price is about the same. Looking at this, it's saying it's not long tail because it's not super descriptive and it's got a lot of searches, but don't worry about that for just now. But we found a term that, interestingly enough, it's fairly steady, getting 1,000 on Google, but it's getting more searched on Etsy than it is on Google, and it's had some pretty high searches. And let's have a look here what it's showing us. So what other things? Now again, everybody that's using the tags are using super high competition ones. What we can do, I want to have a look, find out through the searches. This is what I do, is I line it up by the highest number of searches, because we want to find stuff that people are searching for that not that many people have listings for. So you always quickly look for a gap in the market. So as I scan down here, when these have massive amount of competition, so unless you have a massive shop, you're unlikely to be able to rank for any of these. But as we go down, oh, here's one that stands out. if it fits, I mean, it's still super high competition, but Bible verse wall art has less people creating things for that than the other ones. Let's scroll down some more. What else stands out? Extra large wall art. Strange, interesting. Not many people are doing that, but the people still searching for it. But again, yeah, I can see your problem. This is tricky, but here we go again. Oh, interesting. So there's only 19,000 people with this as tags, but there's nearly 600 people a month searching for a botanical print set. Don't know if it's relevant, but it's given us some ideas. Desert print set, desert print, cactus wall art. These things are a little bit more people looking for them, but not. And succulent. So there you go. If anyone's looking for art type things, biblical and cactuses are good. Um, but what we can do when we've identified something that's a little bit better, okay, this probably isn't relevant, but Bible verse wall art, we can take this into the Keyword Explorer. This is a pro tool. The difference with this and the keyword tool is the keyword tool is looking for the tags of the items that rank in the top 100. The Keyword Explorer is looking for the search terms that people use. So we might get something a little different here. So again, scroll down, the search terms that people are using. Now we should immediately get a whole lot less competition, which is a bit easier. So randomly, a fair number, well, it was just a one-off, but a fair number of people were searching for Bible verse wall art red, and nobody really has it as tags. And green, so people were searching for color. That is really strange. Um, but yeah, so Bible verse wall art printable. It's still got a bit of searches, a bit of competition. But yeah, that's kind of right. What was the last term we looked at? Someone remind me. Someone give me a someone give me a term. But it can be super difficult, but you're just looking for the thing with the highest searches that has a low enough competition, and just look at the search over time, because sometimes you can get carried away and be like, Bible verse wall art red, yeah, that's great, that's got loads, but no, that was just a blip, if that makes sense. Right, let's check. Vilma, why are some of the tags of a maybe below the long tail keyword? How important long tail keywords? Awesome question, thank you. Right, so the long tail keywords. Long tail you have broad keywords and you have long tail keywords. A broad keyword is something that's not very descriptive of the thing. Something, a term like ring, means if someone's searching for, should we go back to my ugly mug while we do this? Where did we put it? So if someone's searching for the term ring, they don't really know what they want. They're just kind of browsing. So if they search for that, they'll see a whole page of things, but they're not very likely to buy that ring because they don't know what they want. And then, so the most likely thing people will do after they've done that browsing, they'll get a better idea of what they want and they'll put in another search term. So they'll get more specific. They'll maybe go, oh, I kind of fancied a bronze ring. The bronze rings are good. So they'll type in a bronze ring and that'll be less broad. It's more long tail, as we call it. And so then they'll be shown bronze rings. Again, this is still quite broad, so they would probably, again, they might not see what they're looking for, and then maybe they would go, I don't know why I make up this one, but bronze opal steampunk ring. Now that's not a lot of people have that item, but if someone searches for a bronze opal steampunk ring, they have in their head, they know the exact thing they're looking for. They're not a browser. By this point, they're a buyer. They're going, this is the thing that I want. So the items that come up on that page in that search are more likely to get purchased than just the word ring. So long tail is a subjective term, but what you want to be looking for is that keyword super descriptive of your item as well? So, like just printable art, if someone searches for printable art, what are they looking for? What room are they looking for? What color scheme? What mood of it? People are, you know, they're going to be shown a whole range of things and it's not going to be what they want. Whereas if you focus in on, like we said, the printable Bible wall art or whatever it was in red, if someone's searching for that, they had an idea in mind. They had some place they were going to put it. They knew what they were looking for. So long tail's just meaning, okay, there's going to be less people searching for it, but when they search for it and they see your item, they're going to go, that was the thing. That's what I wanted. I'm putting that in my cart. So yeah, you might see if you aim for these your view. I mean, make sure that people are searching for them at all. There's no point being so specific that no one ever searches. But if people are searching for it, if it's something that's super specific and they find you, it's an awesome thing. So I hope that makes sense. But the terms on eRank, because it's a computer program, so it's just going by how much the thing's searched by, and some data like that. It's not perfect. So if you see something that's absolutely a perfect term and it's maybe only a maybe in the long tail, but if it's perfect for everything else, that's just one factor that's there to help you. It's not all the answers. um Dana, is SEO grade B an okay grade, or should I shoot for an A? Right, ready? Everyone sit back for a rant. The grades, I hate the grades because people worry about them too much. And I'm not talking sacrilege about Anthony's tool here. He totally understands and agrees here. The grades were an awesome thing in that what it does is it ranks you on the structure of your SEO. If you're understanding that you put the how you write a title, if you're understanding of how you put your keywords in the title and the tags, you're understanding that you don't duplicate keywords, you don't duplicate attributes, and all that. That's all it's ranking now. It's not going in and looking and seeing, are these good keywords? It's not telling you, are you ranking for these keywords? It's not like I've done, just for funsies, I've written draft listings that, right, I'm going to, while I'm talking to you, I'm going to see if I can find these, and if I can't find it, I won't. But I'll show you them if I can find them. But I've written draft listings to be as bad as I possibly can, but to still get a good grade. Right, okay. I've not looked at this for ages. Let me see. I've not seen this for absolutely ages, so it might be it might be badly terrible. It might not demonstrate what I want it to, but we'll see. So what I've done in eRank, you can see your draft listings. So I did, this is the worst listing I can make. This is what I called it myself. So if we go into the listing audit for this, and I tried, yeah, I did everything I could to get an A grade for this. So I've done everything right, but I've made a deliberately terrible listing. So as we can see, it's saying, look, this is the worst listing I can make as the title. And it's at best practices. The computer doesn't know. There's no keyword in this title. Doesn't describe anything, but it's a good length. It's not got lots of punctuation in it. It's not keyword stuffed. So they consider this a good title. And again, the tag analysis, I've just put in random tags that have nothing to do with anything. Pet sculpture, party gift, dog lover's gift, Halloween cat. These were just random things that I thought of. And then I spelt something wrong, but it doesn't even matter. So eRank's given this an A because it follows enough of the best practices, but it's not a good listing. I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to be mean. It was just something, just as a little experiment, as a demonstration that basically, I hope that makes sense. It's telling you the things that you have chosen to put in there, you've put in there the right way, but don't stress too much about trying to get A's. Stress more about, way more important, find keywords that customers are searching for, and when they search for them, they like your items. Keywords, the most important thing. Pictures, the most important thing. Your grades, just be thinking, does my title have the most important keyword in it, and is it not too long? Are my tags explaining to Etsy what my item is? So yeah, grades are there. When you know what you're doing, you can get an A or a B, no problem at all. I can tell you some of my top sellers. I think my top sellers are on a C just now. I ain't touching them. They're top sellers. Not touching it. So don't get hung up on the grades. It's good to have a look and see, but you can look at it and see, okay, I I see your advice, but it's not important because my listing's good enough, if that makes sense. So yeah, don't, sorry, rant, off on a tangenty rant there. Aria, try to look for tags that have high engagement but are also relevant to my product. Is that okay, or am I missing the point? I've made one sale, so trying for that just now. Right, the thing with engagement at the minute, I wouldn't focus too hard on it, because engagement, it's looking at the top 100 listings for for items that rank for that keyword, but it's judging the engagement for all the top 100 listings, how many likes, how many views, how many sales, well, not sales, I don't think we get that data, but how many likes and views those items have. But it's not telling us at the moment, right? Not letting us in a little secret. At the moment, engagement is not telling us if the people found the item through that search term. So what engagement could be telling you is the items that are in the top 100, there's a good tag in there, but it's not necessarily the one you just searched for, if that makes sense. So you're on the right track, but I wouldn't focus on engagement as the most important thing, because you can find that a keyword that's really pretty bad, like we were looking at there was keywords that people aren't really searching for, but a lot of people are using that as a tag. So it might show as a lot of engagement because they're driving traffic from other tags. So it's not bad, but I wouldn't prioritize engagement the highest at the moment. But one sale is still, you've had your first sale. That's like the biggest hurdle. So just keep doing what you're doing a little bit better. Just try and drive for ranking more, finding good keywords. It's the most important thing. Finding things that people are looking for that like your items. Um, oh, wrecking Raven art print. Right, we'll give this one more go, and then I should be wrapping up soon. Oh, I love it when it does that. Sorry, folks. Big child here. Okay, tools, keyword tool, Raven art print. I like the sound of that. Raven art print. Let's see what comes up for this. And this, when you're doing keyword research, have a load of different terms and ideas in mind, and just search for all sorts of combinations of words. It can take a while to find the perfect term. You're not necessarily going to do it straight away. So again, Raven art print is not getting much search. It's not getting searched at all, is it? No, there's no search on Raven art print. But, and this is the thing, you put in the keyword tool what your item is, what you think it is, and then we go and have a nosy and say, what are other people searching for? So I mean, if we had Raven art print as a tag, you're also got the chance to rank for Raven, which does have a lot of competition. And this is a good example. This is not a long tail keyword, because if someone searches for Raven, do they want a picture? Do they want a sculpture? Do they want a color? I don't know. But anyway, so you've got the chance there. Also, you have the chance to rank for Raven Art. Now, Raven Art isn't a bad. I would certainly be happy to go with Raven Art, although it looks like it's a higher search volume. It is good around Christmas, but Raven Art's not bad. So Raven Art print, I'm going to say, isn't a bad tag. You're also got the chance to rank for Raven print, which has some search volume. Should be possible to rank for. Raven wall art. I'm going to filter these again. It's much easier that way. Right, so again, this you can see the stuff with the highest search volume often has the highest competition. So we want to, let's find a surprise gap in the market. Oh, can't use that one, unfortunately. Unfortunately, this pulls up everything that people use as tags and stuff. And Game of Thrones copyright, yes, do not do. Scottish art, that's interesting. But as we pop down here, yeah, so Raven art is showing up, and also Crow art, both similar. Oh, here we go. Now here's a good thing. We're seeing Crow art has just had a wee peak. So it's possibly worth aiming for Crow art because people might be looking for it. Asian wall art, interesting. Halloween wall art, that hits for Raven, and we are coming up for, you want to be thinking about Halloween terms pretty soon. So there's a good one. So that's a start. Halloween wall art. Let's nosy. So Orizani says dragon wings. Vilma, Marmalade has an analytics to see if your title has tags. Yeah, well, that's the keyword tool. There's always different ways of looking at different things. Yeah, it's kind of something I might have been mentioning to Anthony without knowing what the Marmalade one's like. But here we go. Halloween wall art. As you can see, that starts oddly, it starts picking up around Halloween, and it's at its highest in January. That's bizarre. Shoppers are weird. But yeah, I'll do this filtering by columns. Ooh, so for other, not good for printable art, but Halloween wreath actually has a lot of searches and a fairly low competition. So anyone making wreaths, I think we've come up with this one before. Anyone making wreaths, you want to, in a couple of months, make yourself a Halloween one. Looks good. What else stands out? Halloween printable. There you go. That's something that could possibly work. So for Raven art, Halloween printable is a usable tag. Halloween signs, probably not. Halloween banner, not, but an interesting sounding item. Oh, Halloween backdrops. Okay, there's a gap if you can make backdrops. That's cool. But some ideas there. Okay, let's come back to my face. I'm impressed so far that Google Hangouts hasn't crashed. Usually when I jump in and out of things, it crashes quite a bit. You're welcome, Wrecking Crew. I hope I can help a bit. Like I said, keyword research is hard. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. Everyone would be crushing it, and then it would stop being easy again. You're trying to find the things that other people haven't thought of, but that buyers are looking for. So it's tricky. Barbara did a happy dance for your first sale a few weeks ago. Yay! Been crickets, but not worried. Yeah, that's the right attitude, because this is a terrible time of the year. So many people are saying their sales are down. It's summer. But if you've had a sale and you're starting to drive views, you're ranking for terms that you think are good, more shoppers are going to come into Etsy in the next few months. It's summer's quiet, and then as it but September, October, November. November's crazy. So be worrying, be worrying in October, not just now. Rosanna, yep, you're right. One sale is a great start. Wrecking Crew, yep, can't touch copyright. That's the thing. Any of these tools, because people are using these terms, these tools will pull them up. But we have to use common sense as well. We can't just do what the tool tells us. We have to go. Yeah, I'll go to jail if I use that one. Let's not. Wendy, hello, Nevada. Um, our Wrecking Crew, glad it helped. As you can see, it's tricky to, unless we're very lucky. When I try and look for keyword terms just off the bat, it's tricky to find the exact one. But it's, I sit down with a pen and paper and just write down, first of all, kind of brainstorm a load of terms that might work, and then fire them into the keyword tool and see if you can come up with more, and then fire the ones that you've identified. If you've got the paid version, fire the ones you've identified into the keyword explorer just for a little bit of. Why I like to use that is because it's looking at the actual search terms that buyers are using as opposed to the tags that sellers are using. So there's a little competitive advantage, but you can do just fine with the keyword tool if you've got the free version. It still gives you a ton of useful information. Um, right, guys, I think that'll do us. From Dee, hello from Sacramento. I think that'll do us. I hope we've covered everything. I hope everyone's all chill about the free shipping thing. I'll give you a couple of minutes more. If you have any more questions, fire them into the chat at that side. I think it's at that side. Fire them into the chat. And if not, we'll finish up nice and early, and you can get on with your Sunday. Sandra, you are most welcome. Yeah, thank you all for joining me. It's been great. Good fun. And loving all the questions. You keep me on my toes. I like that. I could. A normal person has a planned out life where they know what they're going to say. I just wing it a bit, and and you guys help me out with questions, so that's awesome. Right, guys, so thank you so much. Have a great Sunday. If you have any questions or anything, drop me on YouTube, come along to Pam Duthie's Crafty Friends or eRank Facebook group. Virat, hello and goodbye. I'm just heading, but anyone who's just joining, you can catch the replay and see what we're waffling on about. Yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.